How much political risk is Oman taking by introducing an income tax? And what's your thoughts on the timing?
I think there's very limited political risk at all. It's a very narrow base, and officials themselves have said most Omanis will not have to pay the income tax. What we've seen from earlier suggestions that it is a narrower base that will have to pay, and mostly expatriates. The timing, I think it gives people time to get used to the idea, but increasingly over the last 10 years, we have seen tax becoming more a central part of fiscal policy. We've seen the introduction of VAT, excise tax, corporate income tax. So I think it is to the next level. It's starting off very slowly, very cautiously, but it's a very symbolic development.
It's also interesting because analysts have said this changes the Gulf social contract in a way. Previously, the public participation here with regards to how the government spends the money has been largely unchecked. Now, if governments start taking people's incomes, then it means the people need to have a say in how that money is spent. So do you think other Gulf states will potentially follow Oman's lead?
I think it increasingly makes sense, and we've seen the populations of expatriates increase in the region as well. We're seeing energy transition globally, and so I think as tax becomes more front and central, but I think in a way we are seeing differences between taxes for expatriates and the domestic population. We always see that a very consultative approach with the local population. So I think at the moment the welfare of the nationals is front and central. It also, the broadening of the tax base does mean that spending in social areas such as healthcare, education, welfare, all of these are supported by this. So I don't think there's going to be any political change in the near term. But again, as you have more diversification of the economy, more expatriate population influx, this also changes the dynamics of what taxes are possible going forward as well.